on the overview of the writing module. Before we start, you should know that you have your listening, reading, and writing examination on one day, and your speaking examination is on another day for pen and paper based IELTS examination. And for computer delivered exam, you have listening, reading, writing, and speaking on the same day. So now let us start with the format of writing. As you can see on your screen, your writing module is of 60 minutes and you have to complete 2 tasks in the given time. Let us see the procedure. Firstly, it is the third module of your IELTS exam. Secondly, there are 2 writing tasks, task 1 and task 2. And for these tasks, you have to complete the word limit. And lastly, you have to use pencil to give answers of all the part of IELTS exam, even in listening and reading. Now, let us see the format of the questions. As I said that there are 2 tasks. The task 1 for academic IELTS is report writing. In report writing, you have to give the description of whatever is shown on the question paper. And for the general training IELTS, the task 1 is letter writing. In letter writing, you can be asked to write formal, semi-formal or informal letter. However, the task 2 is same for both academic and general training IELTS exam, that is essay writing. Now, let us have a look on the word limit. The word limit for the task 1 is 150 words. It is same for both academic and general training task 1. And for the task 2, the word limit is 250 words and it is also same for both academic and general training. Now, when I mentioned the word limit, you have to stick to it compulsorily, and for 150 words, you lose scores even if you write 149 words. I hope you are understanding what I am trying to say. And for academic, you should strictly follow the formal style of writing in both the tasks. For general training, you have to see the type of response the question needs in the task 1. That is, you have to see that what type of letter you have to write. Formal, semi-formal or informal. However, for the task 2 of the general training, you have to follow the formal format. Now, let us see each task in more depth. Starting with task 1 for academic IELTS. Here, infographic such as graph, table, chart or diagram will be presented to you. You have to describe, summarize and compare the information in your own words. But make sure that you should not give your view or opinion about that. This task could involve describing data that can be seen in graph, table. Then describing how something works or number of steps that is seen in process. And describing the changes, that is differences in maps. While you write, make sure that you write 150 or more words. This is all about the task 1 academic IELTS. Now let us see the information about the task 1 in general training IELTS. In general training task 1, a prompt will be given that gives you a situation to write a letter. Here you demonstrate your ability to communicate using English letter writing conventions. You need to write a letter which can be of different types, such as informal letter, which you can write to a person whom you can call by name. For example, to a friend, to younger sibling, and so on. Second is semi-formal letter, which you can write to a person whom you know by name, but you choose to and should respect them. For an instance, writing to a neighbor. And lastly, formal letter, which you have to write to a person who is at a higher position at some place. For example, to a shop manager. I hope the difference between the different type of letters is clear to you. If not, please write in the comment section. We will be more than happy to clear any doubts that you may have. So this brings us to the description of the task 2, and it is same for both academic and general students. To start with, in this task, you will have to write an essay as a response to a point of view, argument, or a problem. Remember that the type of essay in this part is designed that a 16-year-old can answer it, because anyone who is 16 years old or more can take this exam. You should respond to all parts of the question fully, as by missing even the smallest word from the question can change the entire context of the answer. In essay writing, your ability to provide justified reasons for your response is tested. I am mentioning again that your essay should be in a formal style. By saying that, I mean you should not use contractions, that is, don't, can't, won't, and abbreviations such as GOVT for government. Unnecessary punctuations are also to be avoided. Before ending this video, I would like to tell you few things that I did not mention at first. Firstly, you have to give 20 minutes for the task 1 and 40 minutes for the task 2. Then, the task questions for both are given together. That means you can write task 2 essay before task 1 report and vice versa. Also, the weightage of the task 2 is almost 66%, and for task 1 it is approximately 33%. That means essay writing weightage is twice as much as report writing. So make sure that you focus more on task 2. That does not mean that you should completely stop working for the task 1. So by this, we come to the end of the writing overview lecture. If you have any queries related to whatever is discussed so far, please write in the comment section below. We will respond at our earliest convenience. Thank you so much for joining with us. I will see you in the next class.